The NBA draft has come and gone. The Lakers did not have any first-round picks. But then again, that is no secret. And as it almost always happens, the Lakers are connected to the most tantalizing potential movement of the summer. Noted, the team could be an interesting suitor in trading to land Kyrie Irving, with his talks to return to the Brooklyn Nets currently at an impasse. The only way this would work would be if the Nets signed and traded Irving to the Lakers for Russell Westbrook, assuming Irving opts out of his $36.5 million player option to get a deal with a higher average annual value. His salary would come close to matching Westbrook's if he, in fact, does choose to pick up his $47 million player option with the LA Lakers. Both Irving and Westbrook have until June 29th to opt in or out of their 2022-2023 player options. At this point in their respective careers, even with Irving's occasionally flip-pant approach to showing up to play basketball, Irving is a far better player to have on your team when compared to Russell Westbrook. That means the Lakers would likely have to sweeten the deal with both their 2027 and 2029 first-round picks, which are the only first-rounders the Lakers have available to trade this offseason. Now, for this trade example, for it to work, we're going to assume that Irving will be opting out to sign a max deal before getting traded. The Athletic noted that a 4-year max salary for the 30-year-old would start around $42 million and would increase each year, which is a lot of money. Obviously, the Lakers would hopefully be able to negotiate a smaller deal with fewer years given Irving's lack of reliability, but for this, let's expect the worst. But maybe it's not just Russ and 2 firsts for Kyrie. Maybe the Nets don't want to pay the $36 million they owe to Joe Harris over the next few seasons. Given his injury-riddled 2021-2022 season, the trade below would help the Nets save a lot of money following the 2023 offseason. This type of two-team trade between the Lakers and the Nets is possible. And yes, I still think the Lakers would have to pony up the 2 first-round picks even if they added in Talen Horton-Tucker. I think his perceived value around the league has plummeted, and the $10.2 million annual salary isn't looking as good as, say, Kyle Kuzma's $13 million did when he signed an extension with the team. Although it's technically possible, I see no situation on God's green earth in which the Nets actually allow Westbrook to play for their team, even if it's only for one season. Although their championship aspirations may only be slightly more plausible than the Lakers, that's still going to be their goal so long as Kevin Durant is on the roster. And oh yeah, KD and Westbrook's imperfect history together probably makes a reunion even less likely. Look, Kyrie wants to come to LA. That is no secret. But a lot of things have to happen in order to make it work. And as I previously mentioned, there is no way KD will take Westbrook back on his team, and there's no way the Lakers can pay Kyrie what he wants. So as of now, it looks pretty impossible.